So I wanted to actually talk about Fists of the Gadget. This video is a bit late because this news has already been announced a while back, maybe a few days ago, but it's very interesting, gives us a bit of speculation as to what we could actually hope to get from this particular set. So as we can see with the different cards here, we could see that there's obviously a new Fire Fist Link monster, which it makes sense, it's already called Fists of the Gadget. We knew that this set was going to actually support Fire Fist, so I definitely can't wait for that. But I do really like the new artwork for the Link monster here. Definitely really interesting. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Peacock. Next we see Mythical Beast Master Cerberus. This is definitely going to be a very interesting reprint, something I really didn't expect because we do know that this is an all holo set, so I don't know if we might get some new Mythical Beast support here. It would be pretty interesting. I mean, they don't really need it or anything. I mean, they could definitely do pretty well on their own, even as a pure deck. But that being said, it'll be really awesome to see if we might get some new support for Mythical Beasts as well. Of course, this deck will support gadgets, so no doubt that we'll probably be getting some type of gadget support as well. As we can see with the particular artwork, it says there's a new gadget level 8 main deck effect monster, so definitely going to be really cool here. One interesting thing is we're also getting a reprint on the Hidden City, definitely a much needed reprint. The card is so expensive, I think there's only 2 prints of them, so it's very hard to actually be able to get this card, considering some people love to play Subterrors, and I think with the current way the game is actually going, it would actually make sense for more decks to actually be affordable here, and that way you could actually play Subterrors technically as a budget option. If Hidden City gets a reprint in this, it will definitely drop the price to something that is more close to a budget value. We're also getting Ignis Heat, the True Draco Warrior, as a reprint as well, so definitely very nice. A lot of potential of True Dracos here, so very cool to see that we might be getting some more reprints in here as well. That way we could actually build a deck that, again, will be budget like Subterrors when they get their Hidden City reprint. And one of the most interesting things I see here is we're getting an Xyz Summon Skull monster by the name of Archfiend's Ascent. This could actually work in Archfiends in general as well, but of course it is specific to Summon Skull, as we can see by the description right here. So it's going to be really interesting to see what we could actually get for Summon Skull support. Maybe there's a few cards that they were Drump promos, I think, and they haven't been released yet, so maybe if they're imported into this set, then it would be pretty interesting, because I believe there was a Link monster, I didn't remember, it was really long time ago, but that's definitely more in Anders' field of interest. He really wants to build a Summon Skull deck, so it'd be really awesome for him to actually get something like this as well. With that being said, I do love that this whole set's actually giving some new support for a lot of old archetypes. Very interesting. And overall it's just definitely awesome. Much needed reprints allowing us to pretty much get into the game with a lower budget. One final card I actually want to talk about is coming from the Link Brains set, which is Goki Finisher. Very interesting spell card. Basically it's meant to emulate another wrestling move, so Goki Finish Hold. Normal spell card, you can only activate this card's name once per turn. Target one Goki Link monster you control until the end of this turn. It gains 1000 attack times its Link rating. Also, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. After you activate this card, you cannot declare attacks for the rest of this turn except with Goki monsters. I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's definitely a great way to actually finish off your opponents. Not meta changing or anything like that. It's just a really nice card, and the way it seems, it's almost as if this might be the final support for Gokis, but who knows, we might actually get a few more things as well. But that's pretty much all I have to say about these new cards, so definitely do let me know what you actually think about these. The reprints are definitely very nice. In the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you next time.